Peace, man. It's Loaf. Shout out to Jared for the interview. Shout out to Say for editing the video. Interview was about a month ago. It's about a month later, and the album is out. So go get that. Much love.
Your full name, your stage name, and just like a little bit about your background.
My government name, Casey Shader. I'm from Columbia, Maryland. My stage name is Lil Loafer. I'm an artist, performing artist, and I'm a producer as well.
How did you decide on your name, like Lil Loafer? Like where did that sort of come from?
Yeah, so honestly, it wasn't a thing I put a ton of thought into. So me and my partner, Dinner Boy, we're neighbors. He lives the street across from me. So we were in his basement, right, with like a mic taped to the wall, just like messing around, making music to put on SoundCloud. He already had Dinner Boy as the name, and then I think I was liking loafers at the time, like the shoe. So that's how it originated. But if you look up what does it mean to be a loafer on Google, it says it's a person that enjoys spending time away. So I like that. But then it has a third meaning of just like, like loaf, like bread, as in money. So if you're loafing, you're getting money, however you want to apply it.
So who are some of your musical influences?
I have a lot. The main ones are Larry June. He's from the West Coast, and I take a lot of inspiration from him based on like the content. They say his genre is sort of called like a lifestyle rap. So you're sort of just rapping about, day-to-day stuff like staying out the way, taking care of business, nothing really too crazy. Another inspiration of mine is Lucky. It's like real life stuff and like sort of just your experience and not necessarily like doing outrageous things, because like at the end of the day, I'm just a normal dude. I got two more actually. One is West Side Gun within like my beat choice because he does a lot of sampling rap. And then finally I say Mac Miller because, like just being a white rapper, you kind of have to. And he's a GOAT. He's one of my favorite rappers.
So can you talk a little bit about like the song Visions of You, the process behind making it, and if like there's any standout bars that you have?
To follow the timeline, so like it was me and Keyshawn. We released a couple singles and then we released a tape to start. And then from there, he's like, I found a studio for us to go to, like a real professional recording studio. So then that's when we went there and we made two songs, Walk the Talk and Houdini. And this is summer of 22. And then I go off to school, I start school, and then I come back for winter break, early January 2023. So it's still pretty early in my studio days, now looking back on it. But it was a special song to me because it's the first time that like I made a beat and then I rapped.
Because I'm sitting here today on this beat and I'm laughing. Sitting here chilling, growing at my own pace. Because the day you stop racing is the day you went
driving to the studio, and then I'm like finishing the beat as we're driving there. And then I finished it, just putting the little touches on it. And then we did it. And that was sort of like my first song that really started getting organic traction. Like that was the first song on my Spotify to reach like 1,000 streams because they don't show the streams. It says under 1,000, and once you reach 1,000, it starts showing the numbers. So that one reached 1,000. I was like, damn, like people are liking this. So that was some extra motivation really for me to keep going. I got a bar on Visions of You. It said, wake up early in the morning, stretching on my yoga mat.
I used to feel blind.
Like that's real talk. I still do that today.
What do like your family and your friends like think about your career and just like rapping in general?
It's really been all love. In my immediate family, we're not always in the same room at once a lot. We were sitting at the table and then like just playing the song, going through the lyrics. They'll get on me for saying certain things. My dad is a high school teacher. And so he's always like telling the students to play my songs, or he had a speaker. So sometimes he'll just play the song and like not really tell them that that's his son until later.
How do you write the bars and sort of like piece it together and like, decide this is going to go here. This is what I want to say. This is how I want to rhyme it.
I like to go into the studio with everything like written out, at least mostly, because the sessions are $50 an hour. So like I'm trying to.
Are there other people that go into like the making of this song or like other songs, and like, is there anybody else in the studio with you?
In the studio, there's an engineer, 808 Nate. Shout out to Nate. It'll sort of be like here and there. I'll just take inspiration. Like one time, my uncle and my cousins came up to visit. Then he was saying, "Yo, you should put in a bar that says
making noise on the court, but my shoes they never squeak."
Because he's like, I see how you be doing the metaphors, and then I put that in a I'll put that in a song. I've been expanding my outreach and working with some other artists. Like I've been working with Real Live Mark. I've been sending him beats. Plan to get a couple sessions with him soon.
I'll go get that.
I've also been sending some beats to Lil XELLY.
I'll go get that.
So I really like to just collaborate with other artists because then the possibilities are really endless.
Who are like some of your like dream collaborations?
Of course, my inspirations that I mentioned earlier, like, are certainly on the dream collaborations. But the Alchemist, he's one of my favorite producers, arguably the greatest producer of all time. I would want to do a tape with Larry June for sure. Even Lil XELLY, he's a DMV rapper. He's from Maryland. So I've been working with him. He has a verse on my upcoming album, but it'd be cool to do a tape with him because he likes to do a lot of sample type of beats too.
Yeah, no, The Alchemist would be cool. Where do you see yourself like with your career? I would say like in the next 5 to 10 years, like what are your goals? So I know you're trying to reach out and work with more people and producers and things.
Really, I mean, this whole thing started just like through having fun. Like at the end of the day, the main thing is just I'm doing it because I enjoy it. So I mean, as long as that's still like feasible, I'm still enjoying it. I'm still benefiting from it spiritually. Like I'm gonna keep doing it. So I try not to like set like super specific goals, and then if I don't reach it, then per se it's like a failure. You know, if I don't get this many streams, then it's not working out. Like I try not to have too many expectations. I just did my first performance a couple weeks ago. I want to do more performances, and I want to continue my outreach, realizing how much I just enjoy doing that. And so really, I mean, the possibilities are endless. As long as I'm having fun, like I'm good.
Thank you for watching. And I just want to say the album is out now.